Okay, let's start all over again. Who is John Banks Jr.? Well, you could say who was John Banks Jr., because if you looked at any of my previous video or pictures, you can probably see that there has been a change in me, a fantastic change. Who John Banks Jr. was, well, it depends on who you ask or who you talk to about John Banks Jr., because at one point, I was taking so much medication for pain that all I could do was just wake up in time to take more medication. I thought about something that my dear grandmother, God bless her soul, had said to me once during that period, that I should run up and down my stairs to get exercise because I wasn't doing anything. I was just blah, just trying to avoid pain. But then when I woke up and realized that that just wasn't going to work, because I needed to be active, I needed to be doing something, I needed to be helping people, I needed to be teaching, which was the last position that I held. I need to be doing something with my life and sharing my life. And I couldn't do it in the state that I was in. So that's how John Banks was. And this was just what? This is 2011. Oh, say around 2008. Yeah, I think it was around 2008 was the last time, 2009 actually was the last time that I took any type of prescription medication for my pain, any type of narcotic medication for my pain. I don't take any medications at all now. I won't even take an ibuprofen, or maybe a half of one if I have a headache, but now I don't even get headaches. That's all rare to me. But I had made it up in my mind that taking medication, that was not the right route to go. And I stayed in that mindset and determined that I would be able to get off the medications. And I had a little help. I had to actually go to a institute and medical institute, a hospital, not a mental institute, okay? Not a medical institute to help get with the withdrawal from getting off the medications. And I never looked back from that day on. Excuse me, throat's kind of dry. But, uh-oh, I feel a sneeze coming on. Oh, okay, false alarm. But anyway, well, you don't know, but I'm sharing with you how John Banks was, because up until that day in 2009, where I went to Florida and came back from Florida and no medications, had pain, but loved to live with it and learn to live with it. And then from that point on, I just began to look for something for me to do with my life as I tried to reinvent or rebuild myself. And there were some other circumstances that had come up during that period. My fiance of 20 plus years, she passed away, and it was all of a sudden. And that all that did was just make me feel even more like I was in trouble. You don't know, but as if I were in a dark place and did not know who to turn to or where to go to get out of it. But I'm free. But I stayed with a positive mindset because I knew that if I had the faith and the divine and believed in God and the Lord Jesus Christ, that something eventually would happen that would break that hold that was on me. And during that period, I began to do a lot of self-development. I began to listen to the greats like Zig Ziglar and Les Brown and Tony Robbins. I just began to fill my head with positivity. I began to pray more, began to read my Bible more, began to study about me. Now I'm just checking to see how long this has been going on, because I'm trying to time this for only 3 to 5 minutes, because I just want to give you little short tidbits and let you know that there's been a change in my life, and I thank God for it. So until the next time, God bless, peace.